Alright, everybody out there on YouTube, this is 444RR with a new magic trick. This is Chris Ballangers Zodiac. This is a really killer little packet trick that uses these little cards, and I'll talk about these in a minute. Now, this trick is actually really good with a spectator, but since I have no spectator here, we're just going to pretend I've got one here, okay? And you take the spectator's sign of the Zodiac, with their sign of the Zodiac, and you do an amazing trick with that. I'll show you in this performance video, and then I'll review it at the end. So the spectator can cut the cards as many times as they want. So it doesn't matter. We'll say they've cut it like that. So let's say their sign of the Zodiac is Capricorn. So we're going to see, you can see that all the cards are completely different here. There's Taurus, Leo. So theirs is Capricorn. Okay, so you find out their sign of the Zodiac, and you have the spectator cut off a few cards. You tell the spectator, cut off a few cards. You want to cut no more than half, though, because we need to make a clock, and I'll explain more in just a second. So cut a few cards. They cut a few. We go like that. So now we're going to need 12 cards to make this clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That one card tried to escape from me. All right, the rest of the pack we don't even need anymore, so we're going to put that away. Now I'm going to make a clock starting here at 1 o'clock. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. This is 1 o'clock here, don't forget. So we'll see how many cards you cut in this pile here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You cut 5 cards. So starting here at 1 o'clock, we're going to move 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be the card. Now remember, the one we said was Capricorn. That's going to be the spectator's sign of the Zodiac. So if I turn all these over, you can see that they're all different. None of them repeat. They're all different. Now, I do want to tell you one thing, though. There were there's a mate to every single one of these cards. So there's 2 Leos, 2 Virgos, all etc., etc. Remember, you cut 5 cards for the center pile. We moved 5 spaces, and you landed on Capricorn. Isn't that cool? You landed on Capricorn. I think it's something about your zodiac sign. You must be psychic or something. But remember, you cut 5 cards, and remember, you cut them off the pile. And take a look at this. The bottom card, or the card you cut to, is Capricorn. And they're all different. This is Scorpio. They're all different. And that is Zodiac by Chris Ballinger. It's a really, really killer trick. I mean, the whole premise of the trick, this is the basic routine that I've just done. The really cool thing about the basic routine is there's no sleight of hand involved, no memorization, instantly resets. So it's a really, really cool trick. This is a really killer trick. Because the spectator, you find out the spectator's zodiac sign, and boom, you've got this kicker ending where you have, they count, there's their card, and then the card matches on the bottom as well. So it's a really, really killer trick. Chris Ballinger Zodiac's a great trick, reasonably priced. It's 20 bucks on Magic Geek. I got one of the signed copies. I got number 5 out of 100. If you got this trick and you got it signed by Chris Ballinger, put what number you got. I'm interested to see what everyone else got. But he signed it. That's the packaging. And this is the DVD. DVD is really cool, too, because it's got this, like, Zodiac calendar on it. The cards. Let me talk about the cards. The cards are nice, really nicely made. Chris Ballinger was waiting for a couple months to get these cards from the printer. He wanted them to be really, really good. The pictures are hand-drawn by Chris Ballinger, and they have little sayings at the bottom like fortunes. The back has a Zodiac calendar on the back. It's really cool. Really nice made cards. That's the basic routine. There are tons of other routines on the DVD. The DVD is an hour long, but it goes in-depth on so much stuff. There's more routines that require a little bit of sleight of hand. There are some more advanced routines, but the basic one requires no sleight of hand, no memorization, no nothing. All it is you are just doing the trick. The only thing you have to remember is the order of the routine. That's it. I mean, there's no like memorization, like, you have to remember that like 8 plus 2 equals this, and then, you got to subtract this from this. No, there's no memorization. There's no sleight of hand. The trick is completely self-working, which is great, and it instantly resets, which is nice for walk-around. Because you can do this for a table. If you're restaurant hopping, you can do it for a table, reset it within like 2 seconds, and go do it for the very next table. That's how quick it resets. And I love tricks like that, that instantly reset to where there's no reset time. And all you have to do is just, boom, do the trick, resets, and you're ready to go for the next thing. We'll say one thing, the DVD is very well produced. Magic Geek, all their DVDs, they take time, and they really, really like the quality of their DVDs. They want their quality to be really, really good. They want it to be to where, they take a lot of time in production on their DVDs, and it really shows. The one thing that you will get a little tripped up on with the basic routine is the reset. I will tell you that there's a little bit of a reset involved where you have to kind of remember something for the reset. That takes a few times to remember, but once you go back and rewatch the reset on the DVD a couple times, you'll get it down no problem, and the DVD will just be, you can reset the whole trick really quickly without even having to think about it. So this is Chris Ballangers Zodiac. I recommend picking this up. The great thing about this trick is it's a great icebreaker. So if you're if you don't have an opener, let's say for a restaurant show, this is great to do a little icebreaker with. It's great in the middle of your show. It's great as an ending. I wouldn't use it as a closer, but it's a great trick for like in the middle too. If you do a lot of like Zodiac type magic where you have like the signs of the Zodiac or something like that, this would be a great trick to add to your repertoire. In the beginning of the DVD, Chris Ballinger talks about some other tricks that can be used in conjunction with Zodiac. There's other tricks that use Zodiac cards and things like that as openers. There's a couple things Chris Ballinger does talk about in the DVD too. That's a little bit of a problem. If you pick up the DVD, you'll see what he means. But there's other tricks on the market that's going to help you with that problem. And Chris talks about that. But the problem that he talks about is not a big problem. It's not like it's going to really ruin the trick. It's a little minuscule problem with having to get the spectator's Zodiac sign. And there's other tricks on the market he recommends to overcome that problem, but he also shows you ways you can do it with the spectator to get their Zodiac sign. Because they do have to physically tell you their Zodiac sign or tell you their birthday or whatever. But there's ways around that to where you can, where the spectator won't remember that, hey, I told him my Zodiac sign. And there's ways to get around that. But other than that, it's a great trick. I give this 5 out of 5. You have to pick this up. Everything Chris Ballinger puts out is great in one way or another. Redemption, the card trick where the pieces are all torn up and then they restore themselves. The gimmick is so cool. Killer Bee, Chris Ballinger's Killer Bee trick. Another great one. The method is so simple, but it's a great trick and gets a good reaction. The Shark, another good one. All of Chris Ballinger's tricks he puts out are really, really good. So pick up Zodiac today. I can't recommend this enough. Chris Ballinger has outdone himself again with Zodiac. Pick it up, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video.